Hello guys, very good morning. Today we will learn about shoulder overhead press. So shoulder overhead press, this exercise we do just to train our shoulder anterior deltoid. Okay, shoulder anterior deltoid, the front muscles. Okay, and this muscle's function is to lift this way or this way. Okay, vertical abduction or this front raise, shoulder flexion. Okay, and we can train with different variations this particular muscles, like we can do shoulder front raise, overhead press with barbell, with machine or dumbbells. Okay, so there are so many variations. So isolation movement and compound movement, so you always choose compound movement over isolation movement. So when we are doing front raise like this one, so in this exercise only single joint is working and it is not very effective if you compare with this compound movement. Okay, this is more functional and we can lift heavy weight. Okay, it's better for joint. So always try to train this muscle with compound movement, and in this compound movement we have different variation like machine overhead press and dumbbell overhead press and then barbell overhead press. We also call it military press. Okay, so machine is supported exercise, so we should skip it. Okay, and then now we have two options, dumbbell overhead press and barbell overhead press. So we can do alternate, in one session you can try with the dumbbells and the other time you can do shoulder military press or overhead press with a barbell. Okay, so both have pros and cons. Okay, so you have to do with barbell. Today our demo is on barbell shoulder overhead press. How to do this exercise, we have to learn some basic thing. And dumbbells are isolated movement, they are working individually, so you will get better with the symmetrical development. Everybody has single, one limb is weaker than other. Okay, so to reduce this difference, to make it more symmetrical, we should stick with dumbbells. But sometime if you are into sports or you doing some specific training for sports, then you have to practice more on the barbell, like clean and jerk and powerlifting and all the thing. Otherwise you can do alternate. So today we will learn about this overhead press. And when we are doing this shoulder overhead press, in the last repetition, last failure repetitions, we do jump like this. Why we do this? Because when we take support from our lower body, okay, we throw it up, and then when the weight is coming back towards the gravity, that time we have to do it with control manner. So if your muscles, the anterior deltoid muscles is completely fatigued, but still we have some energy to do eccentric phase. Okay, so when we push it through with the cheat movement, this one supported movement, but when it is coming individually independent. Let's start with the demo. Your hand grip should be this way. Okay, do not hold too much close or too much wider. Okay, it should be that much. Okay, slightly wider than your shoulder. Go under the barbell and then lift. You have to place the barbell on your chest properly and then one step back. Okay, I'm doing here forward step, but on the gym you have to take back step. Okay, make sure your barbell is rested in your chest. Okay, now inhale first and then full up and down, then change breathing. First inhale, up, down, then exhale again. Inhale, up, down, and then exhale. Okay, so this is the shoulder overhead press, and you have to make sure that when you are pushing the weight up, the weight is going perpendicular, okay, 90 degree, and on the top position barbell should be over the head, not here. Okay, so when you pushing the barbell upside, you try to push your head back, a little back, rather than doing this one. So never extend your neck like this. When you pushing up, just try to push it like this and keep the neck in neutral position, so you will be able to change breathing properly. Because if you extend your neck, then it will be difficult to take breathing properly. So always keep your neck in neutral position and slightly push it back, and then do proper 90-degree movement, straight up, down, upright. Okay, stance slightly wider than shoulder. Do not keep shoulder with stance, because when we are doing this exercise, so our hands are in this position, so here our height is increased. So for this much height, we have to increase stance for better stability. So always remember, when we are doing any exercise where our height is going up, so it means center of gravity is going up. So now we need more base of support to stabilize ourselves better. Okay, like this. Sure, do this one. And one more important thing, when we are doing this exercise and in the last final repetitions, if you are not able to push it up, then we have to take support from lower body. That is called military press. So in this particular moment, many people keep barbell in the hand. The barbell is not touching here or not in rested position on your chest. So even when I am doing like this one, but my body is not giving support, because the barbell is in the air on my hands, not here. So your body only push the barbell upside when the barbell is in rested position. Okay, so let's try again 1-2 repetition with this and you will understand. Okay, so this is really a very common mistake people do. So you see, in this position, if the barbell is here, rested position, then only my body will support. Otherwise, if the barbell is like this, many people hold in hand and that they do jump. So there is a suspense. My body is not giving support or not throwing it up. Okay, so it is only possible when I put barbell here on my chest, and now you see my body is throwing it up, and when coming down, you have to go down together. Okay, to make it more comfortable for shock absorption. Okay, like this. Inhale up, throw it up with your body, lower body, and then going down. Do not hit here direct. Okay, when it is coming down like this, it's same like you are catching the ball. Okay, so this is very basic technique. So when we are doing this barbell press, okay, that much grip. Do not hold very close, because when we hold closer, it means our hands are coming forward. So weight is shifting from center point to forward. So it will be in front, and you will feel unnecessary tension in your lower back, because when we hold the weight very close, you see my hands are going this way. It means this direction. So barbell will be here. It means weight will be moving forward. Okay, so and weight should be here in this line. It should be a part of our body. It is like working in single unit. Okay, so for this you have to hold wider stance, wider grip like this. So if I hold that much, it means barbell is in the shoulder line. But if I hold it close, it means my hands are coming here. So the weight is going in this direction. So it will be difficult. It is same like front squat. If I hold the dumbbell here, now dumbbell is pulling my body forward. But if I hold anything which is very close to this line, it will be easy, because this is the center point to hold the weight. Okay, for better stability. So stance slightly wider than shoulder. Why this stance? You understand, because our height is increasing, so we need better stability, more base of support. And this grip, because when we hold this much, the weight is coming close to the center line here. If I hold here, the weight will pull our body forward. That is the reason. And always hold the grip tight when you throwing up it up like this way, if you want to take support from your lower body to push it up, then you make sure the barbell is rested here on your clavicle bone. Otherwise, even if you are jumping but the body is not throwing the barbell up because it is not rested. Okay, so this is also important. Keep your neck neutral. Okay, and breathing, first inhale. So this is your starting point. Then you have to inhale first, up, down, then exhale. Again inhale first, block the air, full up, down, then exhale. Okay, so that will be the breathing pattern always. And sometime you can do the same overhead press with dumbbells. So you have to do alternate, one time barbell, one time dumbbells. It will be better. So this exercise is for shoulder anterior deltoid muscles, this one. So there are three main muscles for movement in shoulder, like this anterior deltoid, middle deltoid and rear deltoid or posterior deltoids. So this muscle will lift this way or this way, this muscle sideways lifting, and this is pulling back side. Okay, so this is shoulder overhead press or military press. If you have any confusion in this exercise, please write me on the comment box and we will talk about it later in upcoming videos. Okay guys, thank you so much.